like we be running them out and never make it. It's just too bitter for words, don't wanna taste it. It's just too bitter for words, don't wanna face it. But I think that I'm done tripping, I'm tripping, I've been sipping, that's how I can trust. It's feeling you keep tripping, you keep on getting it, ooh, oh. Maybe it's your love, it's too good to be true. Baby boy, your love got me tripping on you. You know your love is big enough, make me trip on you. Yeah, it's big enough.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rhonda Samia, and I'm back with another video. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat at Rhonda Samia. Y'all already know. By the title of this video, you guys can see it's going to be a military tag. So it's going to be pretty much a Q&A, just answering military questions. If you guys haven't watched my last video, I'm going to post it above, and you guys check it out. Just in case y'all haven't watched it, y'all better go watch it because y'all need to go watch it. So let's start this video. So the first question is, and if you guys see me looking down, it's because the questions are like right in front of me, so don't mind that. But anyway, the first question is, how long have you been in the Army? So I have been in the Army for 5 years. October 8th made my 5-year anniversary for being in the military. Ooh, yummy. What's your MOS is number 2. My MOS is an 88 mic, and if you guys don't know what an 88 mic is, it's a truck driver. So yes, I drive large trucks. Number 3, what did you do before in the Army, and what are your future plans? Do you want to re-enlist or get out? So before the Army, I was going to school to be a early childhood educator, and I was working at a daycare. And my future plans for the Army is I plan on staying however long that I can. I don't know if I really want to retire, because like I said, I've only been in for 5 years, and to retire is 20 years. But I mean, shit, it's about to be 6 years, and then it's going to be 7, and then it's going to be 8. So I don't know. We'll see if I stay in for 20 years. I really can't answer that question. However, I did just re-enlist for another 3 years. And yes, another 3 years. I'll always be talking smack like, I'm not re-enlisting. F that, I'm getting out. Here I am, just re-enlisted for another 3 years. Number 4 is, what is your most memorable event being in the Army? So the most memorable event for me is the first time that I got in a helicopter. I was so excited and so pumped because I've always wanted to ride in a helicopter. And this was back when I was deployed, and that was also a good experience too, being deployed. It was awesome. But yes, flying in a helicopter, it was the best experience that I've had. So number 5 is a fun fact about myself. So a fun fact about me is I did not graduate basic training. Yes, I said it. I did not graduate basic training. And I know y'all probably wondering like, you're in the Army. How the hell did you not graduate basic training? And if y'all want me to do a story time about why I did not graduate basic training, I will definitely do that for y'all. But yes, I'm sad to say that I did not graduate basic training. Number 6 is, if you could change your MOS, what would it be? So I actually, like I said, I just re-enlisted, and I'm actually changing my MOS to a 42 Alpha. And a 42 Alpha is a human resource specialist, and that's the person that like pretty much handles paperwork and just all different types of paperwork. If I could change this to something else, it will be a 68 X-ray, I believe, and that is a behavioral health specialist. Because if you guys haven't watched my last video, I actually just graduated from college, and my degree was in human services. So I thought that being a behavioral health specialist would be a good job for me, but they didn't have that available for me, so I had to go to the next best thing, which was 42 Alpha. Number 7 is, what is your favorite thing about being in the Army? So my favorite thing about being in the Army is just, I mean, it's a lot. The benefits are definitely one of them. Just the perks of being in the Army, like you get military discount. Like I said, the military helped me pay for my college, pretty much like 80%. They pay for like majority of it. However, I was taking so many classes because I was trying to graduate before I deployed again, so I ran out of tuition assistance. But I do plan on using tuition assistance again when I get my master's degree. I just have to go to ALC for my next rank. If you guys don't know what ALC is, it's Advanced Leaders Course, and I need that before I make Staff Sergeant. So that's definitely a big perk. And traveling is awesome. Like, you get to see so many places that you wouldn't be able to see as a civilian. Well, me personally anyway. Number 8 is, do you regret going active duty? So no. If y'all watched my last video about military, I do not regret going active at all. Like I said, I would either want to come in earlier because I joined when I was 23, or I would want to come in as an officer and I already have my degree. Just my preference, or what I think would have been better for me. But I don't regret going active at all. I did think about getting out and going reserve so that I could go to school full time to get my master's degree. And that might happen eventually. But like I just said, I just re-enlisted for another 3 years. So that's not going to happen no time soon. Number 9 is, where have you been stationed, including basic and AIT? So for basic and AIT, I was in Fort Leonard Wood, I'm about to say North Carolina, Jesus Christ. Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Then I went to Fort Bliss, Texas, which is like literally right next to Mexico. We would drive down the highway and Mexico would be like right there, right there. And I just came to Fort Bragg about a year ago. And like I said, I'm changing my MOS, and I actually just got my new assignment, so I'm super excited. I'm not going to tell y'all where it's at yet, because I want to make sure that me and my family are situated, and I'm situated and I'm good with school before I be like, oh, I'm going here, and then I fail school, and y'all gonna be like, I thought she was going there. I know I'm not gonna fail school, but I'm just saying. So I will definitely let you guys know where I'm going soon. But until then, just know that I am leaving Fort Bragg and I can't wait. Number 10 was, what was your favorite part of basic training? Nothing. I did not. Listen, let me tell y'all. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Like, I hated every second of basic training. Like I told y'all before, like, I was not a person that would have joined the army before. I was bony as hell. I joined the army, I was probably like 100 pounds, and they want you to carry 50-pound bags and walk 10,000 miles. I hated basic training. They want you to run everywhere, all this, that, and the third. And I hated basic training, y'all. I hated basic training, y'all. I don't even know how I made it to EIT. I told y'all I ain't graduated, but your girl got out of it, so I'm here 5 years later, but basic training was not for me. I'm 12. No, I'm right, 11. What was the worst part of basic training? So the worst part of basic training was probably everything. Everything. I didn't like Fort Leonard Wood because it was always cold. It was snowing. I went during the winter time. And we barely did any training because it was always snowing. Like, it was always cold, and we just couldn't really do anything. And then when we did do training, I was just like, bruh, why am I here, y'all? Like, who told me to join the army? That was my thought process. Like, I would wake up like, this has to be a dream. Like, no, what was going on with the world? Number 12 is, how was AIT? So AIT was a whole different ball game compared to basic training. Basic training is just orders. You need to do this. You need to be here. You need to run. You need to jump, skip, hop. Whatever your drill sergeant tell you, that's what you need to do. AIT was more relaxed. We got free time. We got to get on our phones every weekend. I personally didn't have a AIT where we could go off post and wear civilians, but I know a lot of people that are in AIT, they get to go off post, they get to wear civilians, they get to stay the weekend away from the base. Like, it's just so much more real army compared to basic training. 13, how has the military affected your dating life? So the military hasn't affected my dating life at all. I mean, I met my beautiful wife in the army. Like I told you, she's in the army as well, and that's like one great thing that happened. But I will sit here and tell y'all that people in the military is not shit. Like, people are not shit. I know so many people that been cheated on, and did that in the third, and I'm just not with it. Like, I'm all about my wife coming home, doing this, doing that, third. I go to work, I come home, and I'm all about my family. I mean, trying to get my YouTube content up. Y'all see me. But people in the military ain't shit. I'ma just leave it at that. 14, the best place the military has taken you. So like I told you guys, I was deployed, and I was deployed to Kuwait, and that was an amazing experience. Like, it was so amazing. It was just a different it was a culture shock to me. Like, I mean, at Fort Bliss, we had sand everywhere. It was like a desert. But in Kuwait, it was like you would drive down the highway and you would see camels just walking. I remember one time we were driving. I'm going to actually see if I can find the clip for you guys and insert it. Like, we were driving somewhere, and the camel just came up to the car, and it was like the camel's face was like right here, and we're in there, and it was just like, hey guys. And it was just nothing. Like, nobody said nothing. Like, I'm like, hold on, like, there's a fucking camel right here. Just looking.
Come on, touch him. You dare me? What are you looking at?
It was just so different. It was so nice. It was so beautiful. Like, that was definitely the best place. Also, my next duty station is going to be fantastic because it's like so many places that me and my wife and my family can travel. Like, we can go an hour to another country, 2 hours to this country, 3 hours to that country, and I'm just super excited. If y'all think y'all know where my next duty station is going to be, write it in the comments, and y'all might be right. I won't let y'all know anytime soon, but I will let y'all know eventually. But yes, I'm super excited to go to my next duty station. I will say that it is OCONUS, meaning that it's not in the States. So yeah. 15 is one thing you don't like about the Army. So like I said in my last video, like, the Army is all about what you make it. Like, as with any job, like the job that you're in right now, you might not like it one day, but the next day you do like it. And that's just how the Army is. And like, that's just pretty much it. I will say that when you join the Army, you belong to the Army. If the Army say jump, you better say how high. Like, that's just it. You are property. Like, that's just it. The Army say you going here, bitch, you going there, or you going to get out or something. You better get med boarded or something, but you going, point blank, period. And that's just one thing that people have a hard time adjusting to. But that was the last question, and I hope you guys like this video so far. Like I told you guys, I want to keep doing Military Monday videos, which I haven't been doing recently, but I eventually want to be consistent with it. I think my next video is going to be talking about females in basic and how that experience is. I know I got a little cousin that's about to go to basic training for the Air Force, and I know the Air Force and the Army are two completely different things, but at the same time, like, the military is the military. One set of rules is pretty much the same in the other set of rules. So if you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. And I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, follow me, all that. And I will see y'all in the next video.